It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the 76ers. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
Well, I think for the Sixers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is out there with Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. George against Butler. And George kicks to Maxey. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Jackson Davis with it. Outside, Green. Off target from outside.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Butler against George. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Butler. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Curry against Maxey. The kick outside to Butler. Green with a screen on George. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3 ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
George up top. Defended by Butler. And they double up Embiid. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's McCain. Covered by Hield. Outside, George. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year. It is incredible that George is playing Brent at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined, and he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game.
And here's a look at some numbers for Stephen Curry.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, a nice shot by McCain.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Hield. Really struggled in the loss against Cleveland.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
And the final score may not have indicated just how much they were in that one. They were clearly the dominant team.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles. And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
The 76ers trailing. Here's George. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That's something I think Paul George in the offseason is really working on, just pulling up off the dribble, maintaining great balance. Very few flaws in his offensive game.
Now here's Hield. Still yet to score. And Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Oubre. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors leading by 3. Free throw line jump shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Maxey with the screen on Green. Oubre outside. Just 5 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Great tee that time from Green. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And George kicks to Maxey. The 3. That's good for George on the assist by Maxey. George has got 5 now.
Man, he's been doing that for a long time. You just can't give George that kind of look.
Now Hield. No scoring in this one. Curry with a wide open look. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Curry. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele's checked in. Here's McCain. He had 10 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Back to Butler. Oubre with the steal. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Timeout. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga comes in for Green. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Heel. Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. To halt the run. Nice touch on the bank shot.
With his finesse and his power, Kuminga can make it real tough inside.
Outside Butler. And Drummond kicks to Butler. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Grimes passes to Maxey. Here's Grimes, defended by Butler. Back to Maxey. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Down low. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Now the 76ers with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
One-on-one here. Here's Butler. And that one drops for him. Butler's got 5 points so far.
And keeping those hands active in the passing lanes, Maxey turning defense into offense.
Pass to Payton. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. And Jimmy Butler puts together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Pass to Kuminga. Shakes him. Curry's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Butler from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-4 run. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Looney in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Ebiid off the block. That's his territory.
Butler against Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And the first one drops. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Gordon. And here is Butler. In the corner, it's Gordon. His three-pointers off the mark. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Count that bucket. 6 points for Stephen Curry.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You can't just stop
when there's a pick set up, got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Kuminga. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Grimes. Butler in the corner. They set the pick. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Here's Grimes. Nothing on the board. Now here's Ebiid. Defended by Looney. Ebiid, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Into the lane. Podziemski's shot is good.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Kevon Looney. And Hield subbed in for Gary Payton. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Grimes. He's defended by Podziemski. 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
To the inside. There's Kuminga. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
So it's the Warriors now. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Shot by Podziemski, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Oubre, good.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Outside, Kuminga. Oubre against Hield. Launches it. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Embiid. He picked up 18 points in the last win against Sacramento.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Here's Podziemski. Second shot opportunity. Can't connect from short range.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Brandon Podziemski. And Philadelphia making a change here. Here's McCain. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Butler. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a three, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy is also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
Now here's Green. Still yet to score. And the Warriors miss again. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. The three from George. Good on the triple. George has got 10.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
Curry passes to Green. Butler feeling out of it. Ring shot on the way. And the Warriors miss again. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Now, here is George. 10 points for him. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And he's good on the three ball. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Maxey against Curry. Lets a floater go. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Green. He lobs it up. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's George. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Green. Curry looking around. Teardrop shot. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing. Steph knows it.
Outside, George. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. That misses off the backboard. Warriors leading by 4. Butler kicks to Curry. Here's the 3. Maxey grabs the miss.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Outside, George fires the 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Just playing hard. George not letting up at all at the offensive end.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Outside Butler. Green kicks to Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Philadelphia's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Yabusele. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's McCain. Oubre outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Maxey, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Green, the pass to Butler. Hield sets the pick for Butler. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. The first half is in the books, and guys, how about Jimmy Butler? Man alive.
Putting up points, not shy looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands his role and what he needs to do to keep this team successful.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds. He runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Paul George really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The 76ers trail by 4. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Ebiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Here's Curry. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Back to Curry from past the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And you know, guys, with Ebiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's Butler, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. A floater. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the dunk by Ebiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Ebiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Hield. Outside Curry. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ebiid with a screen on Curry. Maxey, no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Curry kicks to Hield. Let's go. And he hits the jumper for 2. Hield's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Maxey passes to Ebiid. Back to Maxey. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now here's Hield. 8 points for him. Hield sets the pick for Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You take a look at Hield. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
They're trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
Curry with the bounce pass. Hield outside. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got 11 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside, George. Maxey finds Ebiid. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hield the pass to Curry. Back to Hield from downtown. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Maxey. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Outside, Green. Maxey against Butler. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. And the 76ers also making a change. Yabusele's checked in. On defense, the 76ers. It's a one-point game. Outside Butler. Shoots over Oubre. It's blocked.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
Pass to Embiid. Over Kuminga. Embiid, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now here's Hield for three. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McCain. Embiid inside. Defended by Kuminga. Yabusele. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Hield after the Sixers pick up 2. Back to Curry, looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Oubre. 76ers moving the ball around. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Maxey. And it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Back to Hield. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's McCain, covered by Hield. Maxey, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Curry passes to Hield. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Over Maxey. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 11.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 21. Oubre outside. It's good from long range. He has 5.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Gary Payton comes in for Hield, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Here's Payton. Rebound Andre Drummond. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Butler. Pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Here's Grimes. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Drummond a screen. 6 to shoot. And it's good. 2 points. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside. Here's Kuminga. Hits the jump hook. Kuminga's got 9.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Maxey. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We talked about this, all right? Solid plays every time. Right now. Come on.
Oh, some fire in Coach Kerr's voice right there. Greg demanding his team kick it up a notch.
How about the intensity from the coach there? Less than happy with his team's effort right now.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Embiid. And Butler gets it to go.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. It's Curry outside. Connects from three-point range.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Butler against Curry. Good on the shot. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
But not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Curry with it. Down low. Embiid with the steal. It's stolen by Kuminga. Outside Curry. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's good for 2.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Now Butler. Pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid with a screen on Payton. And it's Butler missing. Warriors trail by 3. Payton drives in. And here is Kuminga. Payton finds Kuminga. Embiid with the steal. Here's Council. Defended by Payton. Abusele can't hit.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Over Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. First free throw is good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Curry.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's McCain. Here's Grimes. Pass to Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid looking to get it going. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hield right side. Now Podziemski to take the lead. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
That one drops. He ties it up. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
And here is Butler. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, it's Hield. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. The 3. Outside for Curry. Beyond the arc. And that one swishes right in. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Podziemski with it. Outside Curry. Over Butler. Curry can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Grimes. Pass to McCain. To stop the drought. Hands it from downtown. And it's a tie ball game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Curry. Hield outside. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
Butler feeling out a bit. Butler on the way. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
That one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
Outside Butler. Tipped away. Now here's Hield. Outside Curry. Curry! What else is new?
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Now Butler. And here's Embiid. Over Looney. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Joel Embiid.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Curry's shot is good.
It just doesn't seem to matter. Steph maintaining his focus. It just takes a ton to throw him off balance.
Here's McCain. Takes a three. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hield from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Grimes. Embiid finds Butler. Embiid with it. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Now here's Hield. From outside the arc. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Brandon Podziemski. The 76ers trail by 7. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. Butler against George. Pass to Embiid. Lock at 6. Up again. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson-Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. In the corner, it's Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
From 11 feet away, that one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from George. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Shots good by Butler.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
The 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. And Ebiid with a screen on Curry. Pass to George. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCain. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
George against Butler. Jackson Davis with it. Curry passes to Green. Takes it off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Oh, just incredible that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Outside, Maxey knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Another home win, and I know it's important to make this a tough place for people to come in and steal a win.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to want to come here and play against us. We don't want anybody to want to play against us on the road either. But I definitely think the best thing we can do is win all the home games.
Yeah, you guys are protecting the fort, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Stephen Curry.